Whoa. Where am I? Dark in here. I'm scared. Ah, the cave exit. How lovely. Anything of interest? What's that? I don't know. Nice old barrels. They've got rum in them. Piano. We can walk down here. Not sure if I'm supposed to. That's a very nice moon. Look at that.
I wish
Isn't
I
that stunning?
Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did
Sounds
I?
boring.
Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
Are we talking about your kidney stones again? Oh. I don't think I can go this way. I think it's blocked. Let's go. Yeah. I don't know what that is, but it's very nice. Is that more things from the chemistry book? Was that ever explained? I don't really remember. What's that up there? Was that the way I was supposed to go? I have to go back around, go back down here. I wonder who did the music for this game, because it is pretty good. It's a nice bit of piano. There's a candle over there, so I'm probably meant to go that way. But I'm in explore mode. And there's candles here too, so we're pretty cool. Is that a bucket? Or a tin of paint? Because he was painting things. Oh, so was I meant to go this way? It's a little disappointing. Speedrun! Ah, my spleen. Ah, my broken femur. There's candles everywhere. How are you supposed to know where to go? Might as well just take a little look-see around. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, you get nothing from being up. God damn it. I was kind of into it. Oh. Well, at least I can say I did it. Dear Esther, the game of broken boats. And possibly broken dreams, but with, you know, still out on that one, I don't know. It's nice, isn't it? Okay, so because I've gone up there, I feel like I've
Of fire and soil, I chose fire. It seemed the more contemporary of the options, the more sanitary. I could not bear the thought of the reassembly of such a ruin. Stitching arm to shoulder and femur to hip, charting a line of thread like traffic stilled on a motorway. Making it all
what is your obsession with
motorways?
Tearful
aunts and traumatized uncles flown in specially for the occasion. Reduce to ash, mix with water, make a phosphorescent paint for these rocks and ceilings.
Hey, I did it. I'm a Land Rover. Ah, what's this? What's this? I can say now this game isn't very Christmassy. Is that a defibrillator and surgery stuff? Am I in hospital? Why is that here? You can't power those by candles. Did I miss some stuff in? I don't think so, because it doesn't. Oh, pictures of blood. Car on fire. burnt out car, or is it just a crashed car? So is that the accident, and it put me in a coma, and this is my coma dream? Who's Donnelly? I'm so confused. Is this making sense to anyone? Can anyone tell me what's going on? Okay, well, candles lighting the way. I think that's fairly obvious. I can't go that way. That's a shame. It's very pretty, yes. Yes, that's also very nice. I get it. Yes, no, that's grand, yeah. I'm going to this cave. I'm going around. Wait, am I supposed to go in the cave? Oh, see, this is where it gets tricky. Like, should I be exploring this, or do I just follow the candles? Which way's the right way? Because I want to go the wrong way. Is that Esther? What's that? What's this one mean? No, once again, I have wasted my time. Okay, so we'll carry on down the beach. Oh, there's a lot of caves. Wait, it's not the one I've just gone in, was it? What's this? Broken bits of car. This game's getting a little bit creepy now. So I'm guessing this isn't the real world. This is someone's coma dream. I'm guessing whoever got hit by the car. I don't really know who Donnelly is, though.
There were chemical diagrams on the mug he gave me coffee in, sticky at the handle where his hands shook. He worked for a pharmaceutical company with an office based on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. He'd been travelling back from a sales
What is your
conference in
disdain
Exeter,
for Wolverhampton?
forming a strategic vision for the peddling of antacid yogurt to the European market. You could trace the connections with your finger, join the dots, and whole new compounds would be summoned into activity.
Okay, so is Donnelly the guy who hit Esther with his car, and I'm the person who's like narrating her coma dream? Who's Paul?
From here, I can see my armada.
Huh?
I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
Was that revenge? Oh, so this is the Armada. Well, these ones haven't sunk, so you didn't do a very good job, did you? Did you get bored? Let's go out a little bit. No, go back a bit. Ah. Oh, look, there's the tower. He said something about that, didn't he? Is this back at the start? Have we gone around in a circle? This looks familiar. Except there's no broken boat. Uh-oh. On a sudden, a light from heaven shone around him and he fell to the ground. He was an alien in it. This is... similar to where I started. See? No. Okay. Don't know. Weird. That's... Eggs. Eggs do mean something? Me no know. What does the tower mean? I don't understand this game. Is that drawings on the side of that big cliff as well? And it's all written up there? Did he do all that? I guess if this is a coma dream, he just dreamt he did it? I don't know. Is that 5G tower smoking? Is someone setting fire to it? We're going up there now? I've been waiting for that all game.
A sound
It's
of torn
still
metal,
very pretty.
teeth running over the edge of the rocks, a moon that casts a signal as I lay pinned beside you, the ticking of the cooling engine, and the calling
Okay, so
from a
there
great
was something
height,
to do with a
all
car.
my mind as a bypass.
Is that a person? Shoop. Oh, it's getting creepy. I didn't think this was a horror game, but maybe it is. We're going the right way? And I thought, okay, yes. Walking through the heathers. The monks are starting up again.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom.
That's always a bad
Fly to
idea.
the moon in it. I've been
Fly to the
folded
moon?
along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become
This is getting all
waterlogged
sad.
and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle.
Ooh.
When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
It's very symbolic of you. There's no person here now. And he was proceeding on his journey. And as he was proceeding on his journey, I don't know. Crazed rock writing, could say anything. Okay, so we'll wander onwards. Stars are out at least. It's the nice thing about being in the countryside. There's stars. Look at that, that's pretty impressive. And he was come near to Damascus, I guess, and he... Uh-oh. See, we're getting closer to the 5G and now I'm going crazy. And he was...
If only Donnelly
Free.
had experienced this, he
Day.
would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I
Without-
am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the
Without
infection.
sight. This game has a lot of syphilis. I wasn't actually expecting that when I jumped in. There it is. Request for a decent Wi-Fi connection. There's another hut.
Returning to my car afterwards, hands still shaking, and a head split open by the impact. Goodbye to tearful aunts and traumatized uncles. Goodbye to the phenomenal. Goodbye to the tangible. Goodbye Wolverhampton. Goodbye Sanford. Goodbye Cromer. Goodbye Damascus. This cliff
What is
path
your
is
obsession
slippery
with
in the dew.
Damascus?
It is hard to climb with such an infection. I must carve out the bad flesh and sling it from the aerial.
Ew.
I must become infused with the very air.
No, that sounds gross. I'm not even sure what you're doing. What am I doing? That's slightly disappointing. I'm sure I saw something on Steam about puzzles. There has not been any. Which was not surprising because my first thought was, what I know about this game is it's a walking simulator. There isn't any like real gameplay. But there is startlingly so little, other than it looks really nice. It's kind of calming, I guess. I'm not saying I wouldn't play it again. And now we go up to the tower. As the violins kick in. And it gets windier and windier. And the path gets more and more treacherous. How do they come up here and service this tower? It's the engineers I feel sorry for. And honestly, it is making me feel a bit chilly. It's weird, the wind is so realistic, it's actually giving me a chill.
A gull perched on a spent bonnet, sideways, whilst the sirens fell through the middle distance and the metal moaned in grief about us. I'm about this night in walking, old bread and gull bones, old Donnelly and
Gull
the bar
bones?
gripping his drink, old Esther walking with our children, old Paul as ever, old Paul. He shakes and he shivers and he turns off his lights alone.
So is it Paul that ran out? Who is Donnelly then? Am I Donnelly? Right, so am I Esther in a coma dream and Donnelly is like my husband and he's talking to me and he's all crazed, and Paul is the guy who hit me with his car and this is like me dying. That's a moon. That is such a nice moon. This is a very well defended area. Like, it would take quite a big army to launch an invasion to take this one Wi-Fi radio tower thing.
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
I am Superman. Oh.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him?
Well, you
Donnelly
do. You
has
told
written
us
of
about him.
But who was Donnelly? Who remembers him?
I don't know.
I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We've always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me.
Oh, Esther Donnelly.
I will look to my
Okay.
right and see Paul
Doesn't help
Jakobsen
me.
flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
I'm none the wiser, to be honest, at this point. But this was very pretty. Whee! Ow, this was a bad idea. Am I flying yet? Flap, Esther, flap. This is hardly terminal velocity. Hey look, this is where I was. Oh, I'm a paper plane and I'm going to the moon. You don't get many people called Esther nowadays. Oh look, a paper boat. I'm guessing that was important somehow, as it's pretty much the last image we see. Start as we mean to go on.
Come back.
I don't wanna. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Okay, that was it for the Chinese room. Okay, so my thoughts on Dear Esther. It is a very nice game. It looks incredible, to be honest. It looks fantastic. It's hard to say if it was good or not, because it's not a game that you're playing. I mean, how would you describe a walking simulator? It's more of an experience than a game, I guess. Like, there's no challenge, you're just walking, so it's can't really be judged on the same lines as a game. So I guess as an experience, I think it really depends on how much the story means to you or what kind of feelings this game gives you personally. For me, as I said, it looks very nice and it's interesting, but I think the story left me feeling a bit dry, and to be honest, I wasn't really sure what was going on, and I'm not sure if that's because I wasn't really paying attention. And I think this is a game you would need to pay attention to. In fact, I might play it again with the director's commentary on, just to see if I can get a few more insights into what's happening. But other than that, it's not exciting to play, and I don't think it's meant to be. But it is very nice. But it's one of those, I mean, as I said, it's an experience. So I think it's very much down to you how much you would like this. As I said, I'll probably have another go at it slower and with the commentary on, just to see if there's anything else going on. And honestly, that's probably what I'd recommend for anyone who wants to play this. I can't remember what this is called, the Lighthouse Edition or something. Get the one with the director's commentary and give it a proper playthrough. Have a look around, take it slow. Because I'm sure you could play this in 45 minutes and you will get nothing out of it. It's a game you definitely have to play slowly and calmly. And take it all in. And in that sense, it's very nice. It's the Landmark Edition, not the Lighthouse Edition. It is very relaxing to play, I will say that. And I think I will definitely have another look at this at some point. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this production from the Dark Place, and I hope you return. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll be back soon. So, until then, thank you, and good night.